Hello and welcome to Miniatures Rundown. I'm Mitchell.
I am Joshua.
And today we have the one, the only, the Lion.
Roar.
Hear him roar.
The Lion awakens for the cataclysmic Arks of Omen finale.
I thought that they would put this off for longer.
I didn't think they would.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would. Yeah. I didn't think they would because I think they want to give people a chance to play with the Lion. And from what I hear, 10th may be coming a little earlier than 9th came in the year.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So we'll see. First and foremost, of course, is the Lion and Retinue.
This had been, unfortunately, spoiled earlier that they're going to put it with Bladeguard vets for some reason.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his retinue, which is in the book, I guess.
Sure.
But just sell the Lion.
Yeah, why is it not just his own box with the cool art? Or the art separate or something? That's the only thing that bothers me. It's just like, here's an old kit, nothing new, just him.
Yeah. This is not the book, by the way, on the left. That is an art print.
Yeah, I thought it was the book. But
no, so this does not come with the book. It comes with 2 art prints, the Lion himself and a squad of Bladeguard.
Yep. And the Lion, we've said it before and we'll say it again, is one of the best miniatures that GW's ever put out. Yep.
Depending on the price of this box, I could get this.
Yeah.
Because I don't have these multi-part Bladeguard.
That's true. And I already do have 6 Bladeguard, so I'd probably wait for him to come out by himself, although Bladeguard are still pretty good. And it would obviously depend, because I play Space Wolves and I have no intention of playing Dark Angels, if he can play with other factions like Gilliman can.
We've not seen his full rules yet.
Right, we've only seen what his sword, his stat line, and his shield does, and that's it.
Yeah, and his teleporting.
Oh yeah, the teleport.
But yeah, so this will go for pre-order. I'm betting this is going to be a $150 box.
Yeah, probably. 150 sounds about right. With the Bladeguards are 60, so he's probably going to be 80 or 90 when he comes out.
I shudder to think how expensive he's going to be when he comes out.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe it's 120, and there's like a $20 discount.
Hey, I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
And speaking of Arks of Omen, the Lion.
Yep, the Lion, the book, with the new Arks of Omen stuff, not Arks of Omen, boarding action stuff, and the lore, and apparently he fights Angron in here, and one of them probably wins.
I'm gonna guess that Angron just gets banished for a bit and comes back.
Yeah,
because they're not gonna say that either of those characters died.
Yeah.
the lion comes back, dies immediately. The end.
No, I was thinking like they just re-released Angron, and then he just immediately gets killed,
and they remove him from the web store. Also contains rules for boarding actions for Votann, Thousand Sons, Imperial Agents, and Custodes. And some other breaching operations missions and
some narrative stuff.
Now, speaking of things in the book, pretty quick turnaround on these 2.
Yeah.
So we've got Azrael, also Dark Angels. He was in the Wrath of the Soulforged King box.
Yep.
And this is a pretty quick turnaround time on that. I was expecting this to be longer.
Yeah, they usually do this for like a couple of months.
At least. Yeah. Sometimes 6 months.
Yeah.
But they did.
Both of these came out pretty quick.
So we've got Azrael here, and we'll come back to him. And we've got Vashtorr here.
Yep.
This is the first time we've seen Commander Dante, though, right?
There was a leak, and then
sorry, not first time we've seen, but first time he's available.
Oh yes, this is the first time he's available.
So this is Dante. He is a chapter master. He also is a Primaris now. I despise this model.
I wish his mask looked better. Other than that, it's fine to me. I don't play Blood Angels at all.
I hate the mask. I hate the sandals.
You hate him like toe touching on the little
I hate his
rock.
pose. It doesn't look like jump pack pose.
No.
It doesn't look like he's lifting off or landing, because if he's landing, that's a stupid place to land.
Yep.
If he's jumping off, it doesn't look right. I hate the halo combined. I don't like this model at all.
Yeah, it looks like the halo is in the same direction as his head, so it's like attached to the back of his head.
Yeah.
Because usually the halos are on the backpacks.
Depends on the model. But
That's true.
Maybe because it's of the jump pack, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, this model's fine.
Maybe because it would get sucked into the exhaust.
We have to ask Cody what he thinks.
Do you think those things on the back of his head ever get sucked into the exhaust by accident?
Yeah. That's why they're that short. They were longer.
No capes.
No capes.
Yeah, I hate this model.
We're going to ask Cody what he thinks about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan either.
But, no. And then we've talked about Vashtorr. We like the model. Some of the worst rules in 40k in a long time.
Yep. Especially for the points, but like he's basically worse than things that are cheaper than him.
Yeah. It's a shame because he's an amazing model.
Yeah, the model's amazing. The model's fantastic. I will buy him at one point once his rules don't suck.
Yeah. And speaking of Dante, we've got the Sanguinary Guard dice set.
Yeah, it's...
Boy, we're really leaning into stretches to sell new dice sets, aren't we?
And also, it's really ugly.
Post-diceflation, so you're getting, you know...
If that was a darker red, I could see it a little bit better, but it's like...
I think they just used the same colors for those Easterling dice a way back. And
Probably.
Just reprinted them.
Just like gold and bright red. I just hate how they look. And I mean, I usually hate the dice.
That's not royal red. That's way too bright to be royal red. Royal red is very dark.
They've lied to us quite a few times, Josh.
I know. Boarding Patrol, Leagues of Votann. Now, you've got the rundown on the price on this.
I do. The hero is $40, and then it comes with 3 units, 5 Hearthguard, 5 Berserks, and 10 Warriors.
Okay.
And those are each $60, so it is a $220 box.
Okay.
Well, $220 worth of stuff in the box.
Yeah, so pretty good. We don't know what the price will be because the Boarding Patrols are not all the same.
Right.
But they've ranged from 110 to 140, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's the range. As per usual, great deal if you want everything in the box. Probably not a great deal if you don't want everything in the box. So your mileage may vary.
Yep. Boarding Patrol Agents of the Imperium. Now, that's a weird one.
This one was basically out of the blue. We didn't even know we were getting this.
Yeah, because it's not a faction. I mean, they are a faction.
Yeah.
But
not really?
And not really a good one.
No.
Even in Boarding Patrol, sometimes Space Marines will take these guys because they're very cheap objective holders.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. This one is basically the same as the other one. It is the leader, which is the assassin, 3 units of $60 troops, and $220. So
yep.
I'm guessing these are going to be the same price. If they're not, that'd be a little weird.
So specifically, that's the Eversor Assassin over there, the Eleusidian Star Striders, and the Boarding Patrol.
Yep, and no, the Breachers. This is great if you don't have these models. I mean, I already have 2 things of
I think a lot of people who
Breachers.
wanted these already had them.
Yeah, like this box confuses me a bit.
It's kind of strange. I think it's just a chance to sell all these at once.
Yeah. But sure, it's a deal. Why not?
And then we get the weird made-to-order Drukhari.
Also kind of out of the blue.
Kind of out of the blue, and this one's kind of annoying. I think I talked about this a little bit. So these are all just units in the army. These aren't like things that have been cycled out of play.
Nope.
These are all units that you are actually kind of supposed to use. Some of them more than others. Like Mandrakes are just in Elite's Choice. Yep. The Grotesque, right, I think?
Yep, Grotesques.
Yeah, also a good unit. And they're made to order, and this is the only chance to get them. They're not available otherwise.
Yeah, they did a range rotation thing, but the article, it was over a year ago. The article was, we're going to start to do this for 40k and Age of Sigmar. Lord of the Rings players know about this. We do it all the time for them. And this is the only thing that they did it to for a full year.
Yeah, I don't understand why they just didn't make them online only like all the other various resin kits that already exist in all the other factions.
They were already online only, and then they just got rid of them.
Yeah, they just removed them. What I fear is that the prices are going to be sky high because they're made to order.
Yeah, probably.
Because previously, like the Slith down here, which I have, was like $22.50.
Yeah.
I bet you that's going to be a $35 character model now.
Probably.
So they're all resin. A lot of them are fine cast resin as well.
I think all of them are fine cast.
Oof. Which is bad.
Yeah, I don't think any of these are.
You pointed out that the Grotesques come in units of 3, but they only have 1 pose.
I'm pretty sure they're definitely in units of multiples, but there's only 1 official pose, so you have to run that pose X number of times or find it somewhere else.
Yeah, if there was ever a 40k army in need of a range refresh,
yeah,
possibly even more than Tyranids. Like Tyranids plastics look bad,
but they're plastic
and available.
Yeah,
this is annoying. This is very irritating, very upsetting. I don't even play Drukhari.
Mm-hmm.
And obligatory Warhammer tanks. Horus Heresy tanks. Sorry, I just left a word out there.
Yep, super heavy beat 'em up tank.
Got the heavy tank destroyer and the tank hunter. So
cool.
These are both anti-tank.
You want a tank that kills a tank? We got 2 of them.
Yep.
They're fine. I understand that Horus Heresy is basically a historicals game for the year 30,000, but they don't need to make every single tank that's ever been in any book. Sorry.
Yeah, and they just keep using the same hull over and over again, which is, that's a real life thing. I understand that. That doesn't mean it's interesting. That doesn't mean I care.
Yep. Especially when there were people asking at Adepticon, like, when are you guys gonna do the troops? Like,
for other factions? Nah.
1 unit of troops or upgrade sprues, and that's it. Come on, guys.
Now, Mitchell, you said you love these models.
I will. It's off. I almost said off camera. Off recording, I will stab you multiple times in the kidney. I hate these models. These are the most ugly models I have seen potentially ever, definitely in a long time.
See, I don't think they look great either.
They are garbage tier.
But I don't think they're that terrible.
Send them to super hell.
Like, they're not great. They're very halfling.
Yes, and that's why I hate them.
I don't love Warhammer halflings either.
Yeah,
like, I kind of hate how Warhammer halflings look. They take all the things that are already kind of annoying about halflings and just amp them up to 1,000.
Yep. Dial every single thing up. Her foot is as large as her face.
Yeah.
Food is the only thing that they care about. The guy's belly is hanging over his... He almost makes me want to vomit.
I don't understand your hatred for these.
I hate them so much. You know my hatred for dwarves? More so for these guys.
Halflings are dwarves, but not as cool.
Yeah.
So I am less harsh on them. That being said, the face on this, like...
You can just zoom in. For the first time ever, we zoom in on the Sunday rundown.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no. Oh. Maybe that's why we didn't zoom in.
I can cut this out.
I think my shame can stay. So the face has Warhammer female face, which is to say that they can't paint their own female faces for... Like, they do such a terrible job of making any female model face.
Look at every unhelmeted Sister of Battle.
They all look really good when people who know how to paint them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about their style, but it's not good. Because I know they know how to paint.
Mm-hmm.
They don't paint it well. I love the food, though. And I kind of want that chef's hat for reasons.
I hate it. If you buy this thing, I'm sure these guys are going to be Forge World.
Oh, they are.
So if you buy...
This twin pack of Resin Star players from Forge World.
If you buy these just for the chef's hat, I will respect you less.
What if I replace her? What if I put a Space Marine helmet on her?
Okay, that might be a little funny.
I'd use them for others. I'd get the sandwich, too.
The sandwich is fine.
And
everything else looks terrible.
And the hat, that's the perfect.
It is. It's the same hand too.
Oh, okay. You guys don't know what we're talking about, and you won't until much later. See you at Adepticon next year. Anyway, and then we've got some Black Library stuff. So this is I
think it's 3 straight
books about the
Dark
Lion.
Angels books.
Yeah. So this is The Lion, Son of the Forest by Mel Brooks.
Mm-hmm. Mel Brooks. I thought it said Mel Brooks.
So this is kind of important. I want to call this out because it is the story about how he actually came back.
Yeah. Because he'd been asleep for a while.
Yeah. And I guess he's just been walking around the universe, kind of going around in the warp and trying to get his knights back, which are supposed to be his retinue up there.
Sure. Whatever.
At least make an upgrade.
Actually, that doesn't even make any sense because if they're Primaris models, and if they've been lost for a while, they wouldn't be Primaris models.
Maybe he put them through the Rubicon when they got back.
That would annoy me even more.
Either way, just make an upgrade sprue.
Yeah.
Or make them Terminators or something. Anyway, there's this version. There's also this very nice special edition. I love that cover.
That's fantastic.
This is what down here.
That's what I thought. It said Mel Brooks with a little smiley face.
Yeah.
Being signed by it.
And then Legends of the Dark Angels, which is like
an omnibus.
Yeah.
Collection of Dark Angels lore.
And then we have the same thing in Germany. And Orc Boss.
Also in German.
I like how it's not War Boss, it's Orc Boss.
And yeah, that's
which is very much not a direct translation.
Do you speak German?
I believe it would be Kriegmeister, which I think maybe is why they didn't call it that.
You know what? Fair. Also by Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Oh. And hey, White Dwarf coming up.
Yeah. I have not been too interested in any of the White Dwarfs, so we'll see if this one changes my mind.
A lot of them have just been boarding action stuff, and we don't really play boarding actions.
We don't.
So we don't really care. That is one of the worst arts of an Electro... Like, the art is good. Electro Priests are dumb.
They are.
And
they are dumb.
The wonderful yellow background.
Yeah, they could have done so many different things.
Yeah, and that was a choice.
We'll see.
Reading through this, it looks like nothing that we care about.
Cool. Means I won't buy it.
This is the problem with ending with these previews with the things we don't care about. Let's go scroll back out to something we do care about.
Sometimes I just cut the Black Library stuff we talk about. Why did you stop? Why did you stop on this one?
Like I said, something we care about.
Go back up to the Lion, you jack. Can't say the second word on here. We'll get quote-unquote demonetized.
You can, you just have to bleep it.
But it's more work for me.
Scroll back up, you halfling.
Yeah, halfling.
Oh, that sounds like a... Anyway. All of this is going up for pre-order this Saturday, although the major order stuff will go up for pre-order on Friday.
Yeah, because it always does.
So that will be April 15th.
Yes.
April 15th. These will all go up for pre-order that week. We'll let you know when we have prices, when we get them in the shop, and check out the rundowns we do in there. Until that time, I've been Joshua,
And I've been Mitchell.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.